So, the Sitdown, episode 2, we're out here. It is currently 10 past 12. We go late. I'm going to be up editing until like 3, but like anything, you got to love the process, haven't you? We love it. Oliver's really, really tired.
Today's been a long day.
You know.
Coaching all day. Training and coaching all day. Hard work.
So, we've been searching for a meme for the past probably half an hour. We were just at Chunky Chicken with Nicky. We were searching memes, we were going for it. There's this one meme that we could not find.
If anyone is out there who can find this meme.
Do it. Do right to the camera, do it.
So, we're looking for a meme that was part of a video quite a while ago that I've seen, and basically after the video finishes it cuts to the end part of the video, and it's the guy's face has got dark hair. I'm pretty sure he's got like a tash, like black tash, and at the end of the video he just goes ow, literally like that,
right into the camera.
Yeah, and for the life of me I cannot find the video or this guy doing this.
It's impossible. We had 3 of us on the go trying to find it. We were going all CIA, executive, checking all socials. We could not do it at all.
About 30 minutes with 3 of us.
Disgraceful. 3 weeks straight. We've been trying to find it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
So if anyone is out there that can find the meme, please send me on my Instagram. Send me a DM with the video or the guy's name or the link on YouTube, anything, whatever it is. Find it and send me.
We'll find the guy and give him like lifetime private sessions if he could do it like on the daily. Let's bring him in. He could be the mascot for GB. Just bring him in, bro. So we were just discussing stories earlier, and we've never really talked about it before, but we obviously we took similar paths education-wise. What were you actually like in school?
What was I like in school? When I was at school, I was kind of the class clown. I would never get in ridiculous amounts of trouble because I always knew where the line were to draw. So I always knew where to draw the line when it came to being too bad in school.
Yeah.
But so, for example, if a teacher would say something like a little bit off, or I would always be the first person to pick up on what they said to make a joke out of it. So I'd literally be the class clown, trying to get everyone laughing all the time, which got me. It did get me into trouble, but I enjoyed having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Thinking back to school now, I can always smile and laugh at some of the things that we did. Some things I can't talk about, and some things I can.
It's like I get told all the time. I'm sure your mum did the same. My mum told me, "Oh, school's the best time of your life." When I was 11, I was like, "This place sucks." I look back and I'm like, "That was great." I have so many good stories at school.
I think the good thing for me about school is the memories and the times that I had, laughter that you'll never forget. But at the time you don't see. You don't see them laughs and things like that. You're living for a minute. But I think the main thing for school is you've got not as many cares as what you have as obviously adult life. You've got many things to worry about other than just your results in school. That's all you've got to worry about.
I think there's a dangerous thing as well because like it's through school that we kind of get the preconceived notion of like these are the steps that you go through in life and that's that. And luckily like we escaped it and like. I tell you all the time, like, I thank you for that. Yeah. But it's kind of why people are sad because I personally, it's my belief that the school system sets out life for kids from like 5 and up. Okay, you go to work.
There's a certain thing. There's 2 ways you can look at that. There's a certain thing that schools do to get people to kind of follow that same path. But then you've also got to sit there and think, if schools didn't do that and set people on that path, would there be any kind of economy?
Yeah, I know.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
I think there's always going to be those people that do those jobs. There's people that do those jobs that obviously we didn't want to do, that really enjoy those jobs.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
so there's that way of looking at it, and then there's the other way where we went on his own. We didn't want to follow that path, and we went on and tried doing his own thing that we enjoyed and made us happy. Which for me has made for a good life, and I am really happy doing it.
I think it's like more than anything. I think it's just more predicated on a notion that's been put out there.
I think it'd be good if schools gave options.
Yeah, there's more no vocationals. There's a bit more, but like I don't know.
Like if school's taught, like it's been a long time since I was at school, but if they're taught real life things, you know, how to handle money, you know, ways to maybe manage making the right choice, instead of just saying this is what happens, this is when you leave school, this is what you've got to do, this and this.
Yeah.
Kinda, I never did that.
I get
left school, I never ever did that.
I don't know. It kind of sucks because you see, there's some athletes, and you know, if you do music, for example, I know some kids that would let out of lessons to go and play football and stuff like that. And to me, that's all well and good, fine. I can completely understand that because that's like a future career path sort of thing. But entrepreneurial wise, if I knew somebody that would, like, I don't know, buy Kit Kats, 5 Kit Kats for £1 and sell them on for like 70p each.
Yeah.
And you know, the schools literally stop that.
Yeah.
They put like hands straight down and they're like, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me because that's stopping the way. That's stopping business for a kid, like learning how to do something like that. Therefore, I don't know. I believe that certain kids with the drive and just find other ways to do it.
Yeah,
but
possibly.
At the same time, it kind of sucks when you see things like that. Because I know plenty of kids that did that. There was this one guy, by the way. He was a French guy, and essentially what he did, he, like I said, bought Kit Kats for £1. He sold them on for like 10p each, made zero profit. He lost out on money.
Yeah.
And he'd had no idea. So.
Yeah.
It was absolutely crazy.
I think that obviously that has to be controlled with the school system, yeah, but I think there's a way of doing things like that these days, and I don't think many schools offer that. So for example, if that were me, I'd be like, look, this can't happen at school, you can't do this for this reason, and explain the reason why, instead of just going, no, you're not doing that.
Stand down straight away,
yeah.
Because it stops all creativity as well.
I think that for me, the way especially when I'm teaching jiu-jitsu, is I never just say straight no, unless the kids are messing around or whatever, but I never say straight no to something.
You got to give a reason why.
Yeah, I give a reason why, and I speak to the kids, you know, kind of like they are an adult. I give a reason as to why they can't do this, and the outcome if they do carry on doing what they're doing.
Yeah. And see, through that, the respect back on you would be like tremendously more than what it would be. So, you know,
I know I had a lot of respect for teachers that did that, like the odd one, like 1 or 2 in the full school system.
I think I was good at things that I wanted to be good at, and it's kind of been like that through anything in life that I've been involved with. If I actually want to do it, then I'll excel in it.
Yeah.
It's
do you know why that is?
Why?
Just put more effort into that. That's why.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But like, I've never been naturally good at stuff. Like English, yeah, probably. But aside from that,
you know, I was terrible at school.
Go on.
Football.
You're always like last picked.
I was the last picked on the school team all the time.
I don't understand that. I was quite underrated.
Yeah.
I was quite underrated.
I was underrated.
I was
the last picked at school all the time because I absolutely detested football. I still hate football now.
Yeah.
To the point where all my classmates spoke, that's all they did, play football and spoke about football. I was literally like the black sheep. It was unbelievable.
You want to talk about wearing balls?
I want to talk about, like, at the time I was doing like Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Like kickboxing. Like, I want to talk about that, they want to talk about football. Yeah. Like, I have no, they were saying footballers' names or, you know, managers' names, I had no idea who they were talking about. I had no clue.
What do you think you'd actually be doing if you weren't doing jiu-jitsu?
What do you think I'd be doing?
Yeah, what would you be doing?
Finding another way to excel in another business, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think if it weren't for jiu-jitsu, I would definitely find another way to work for myself.
Yeah.
Some other way. I'd just try and find a way. I've got a friend that's done the same thing. He left school, opened his own business, found a way. Took him a couple of years, but he found a way, and now he's pretty successful in the eBay business that he's got.
Yeah, it's like we were saying earlier, you got to enjoy the process of it all. Like, I will legitimately be up until 3 editing this.
Yeah.
Just because it's what I enjoy doing. Just like you, to you it seemed like, obviously it was difficult at the time, but training twice a day would be like, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was difficult at the time, but I enjoyed the process.
Yeah.
And I knew what the end result was going to be.
So if you think long term like that, then you're obviously going to be, that's the issue. People don't see long term, and especially when society tells you, okay, you pay taxes, you get a job, you work until you die, consumerism, all stuff like that. There's there's only like one thing.
But then again, you've also got to think, would there be an economy without that?
Obviously, yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. But at the same time, it's like...
It's not for me. Like,
obviously, yeah.
I've never been into the consumerism type of thing, like the newest model of this, the newest model of that. Like, if I wanted it, or if I wanted something, I'd save up and buy it. Like. But I would never be like, I want that just because it's new. I want that just because it's a new model. Like, I don't really.
Exactly. I think as well, I think it takes away individualism as well. Obviously, you know, it takes away from people who actually have personalities, and it just makes everybody look the same. And you see that through Instagram and things like that, and people that are just so, like, and I've been caught up in it before, just so concerned about how many likes you get, how many engagements.
I think a lot of people that are on social media these days are caught up in that kind of world. How many likes you've got, who's liked the picture, who's commented, why has this person not commented, why has this person not liked it?
And we'll bang on about it forever. Like, we've been saying this for the past 3 or 4 months and been doing videos and things like that, but people genuinely do care so much about that. You know, we do all the hands up saying, okay, yeah, we have been caught up in it, but it's, I don't know, man.
I think if you can understand that you are caught up in it, or that you have been caught up in it, and you can control it and manage it, then it's not a problem. The problem is when you can't control it and you can't manage it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it comes to the point where it starts affecting everyday life. That's when you need to take a step back. But a lot of people can't realise it's affecting everyday life.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's difficult because I'm not sure. Like, through that, I think social media definitely shapes. I know it has with me, because obviously environment's everything. Like, absolutely everything. Like, the more good people you hang out with that are successful, the more chances you've got to level up yourself in order to get there. You know, I felt myself in the past few months level up because of being around you and guys like Russ, people like that. So I think I think people really need to start looking at what they follow on Instagram and what they follow on Facebook.
Yeah, so I did that.
Yeah.
I looked at my Instagram.
You got to you look at certain things like, why are you following that?
So for example, I'll have followed things when I first started. I can't even remember when I first opened Instagram, but followed things back then that I would. Times change and people do change. I change. Your view on things change. What you like changes. And I can remember only a couple of weeks ago looking through followers and looking at some pages that I followed. Not even people, individuals, but pages that I followed, and I thought, wow. What is that? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Why am I even following this page? Like,
it's certain things like small. Like, I see people on Facebook like share things, just complaining about stuff and talking about the 9 to 5, and fine, fair enough. But to me, it's like if I see, like, I'm kind of on the same level if I'm looking at that. And it's not no disrespect to people that are like that, but it's just
for me. I try and use social media as a positive.
All the time,
everything
we were speaking the other day, positive all the time.
Everything I try and post is positive. I'm not saying negative things don't happen to me, because they do. But I feel like that negative things that have happened to me shouldn't be shared with everyone else.
Yeah, I did it earlier today, and I shared something, and it was kind of bitchy, but like I saw it, and then literally 2 seconds later, I was like, why have I shared that?
Yeah.
Why have I shared that? And I deleted it. I was like, there's no point in sharing something like that, because at the end of the day, it's just putting negative stuff out there, negative energy, and the more like people that like stuff like that, that's drawing negative energy towards you. You know, it's all just one massive like cycle, and of what you post, what you follow, and I look at that a lot when I look to hang around new people. Literally, I'll go and look through who the friends are if I know them, like who they're following, and through that, if I know the friends and I know what they're like, chances are it's kind of who you are too.
Yeah. I think there's some special cases with that, but
definitely.
I think generally the people that you surround yourself with are obviously the type of person that you are, and that's why you gravitate towards them people.
Yeah, and I think, like, I don't know, it goes along with anything. It's people like that'll just, you know, whether it be dislike a YouTube video or take the time out to go, you know where I'm going, take the time to go out and comment things. Genuinely, I have a tremendous amount of sympathy and empathy for people that take time to hate on other people's accomplishments. I'm not saying that sometimes, there's within reason, you can say whatever, maybe that's the immaturity.
The difference is between, so you can disagree with someone's point, that's fine.
Yeah, of course.
That is
I think more conversations
that's
need
a
to
view.
happen though.
Yeah, of course, but that's a view. But then you get the people that just throw negative, but just throw bare shade at a video.
It's like,
or
yeah.
a comment or something. You're thinking, whoa.
I don't know. We're thinking of the same thing at the minute, and it's kind of like I'm like, Tommy, I'm really being immature enough to even bring it up. But it has to be said that it goes for anyone commenting on things. It's the amount of steps that you have to take in order to put something like that is crazy. Where you could be taking that time out to go and, I don't know, start something or work on yourself. Yeah,
comment on something positive.
Yeah, and it's like, it truly makes me think, what kind of environment are people in to be so like upset to go and do something like that? Like, everyone's journey is different.
See, for me, if I see something that I need to put a valid point on, I'll put a valid point.
Yeah,
but
I'll
never try and make it a negative point and like pull somebody down, because everybody's got different views and it depends what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Or some things I'll look at and I'll think, well, that's a bit. So I'll just not even like it, or I'll not even comment. I'll just scroll past. Yeah. Or if it's constant negative, I'll just unfollow or unlike or.
It's like we were saying earlier. You've got to like slowly like weed people out. You got to cut certain people out, and following negativity is not going to help your mindset in any way. I'd rather follow 10 Gary Vee accounts and 10 Gary Vee fan accounts than 10 like meme pages that just spread like negativity and things like that.
Yeah.
If it's not the man that like goes like ow inside of a camera, then I'm not for it. Yeah, I'm not for it, mate. I'm on search for this meme. And that's it, man. Like,
we'll never find it.
No, never. But I think the more that
I hope someone finds it for us.
Mate, the more that you and we're gonna go serious, but the more that you try and dig and find something, you don't end up doing it.
Yeah.
You've got to take your attention away from it. I think that's what we need to do.
It'll just pop up.
Yeah, exactly.
Spent 3 weeks looking for something, mate. It's just not even popping up.
So real quick, we need to do this video. We need to bring it out. So I know it's a short one, but we've got like 2 minutes left. For the documentary, this will be in. How would you like to be remembered?
For the documentary that they're doing?
Yeah.
How would I like to be remembered? How would I like to be remembered? I wouldn't like to say how I'd like to be remembered. I'd like that not to be forced, and I'd like people just to see what their view is of me after the documentary. But I think the documentary is going to give a nice insight into what I do daily, the lives that I change, the people that I inspire, the things that I do, competition, business, training all the time, coaching all the time. I think it's just nice and a good way for people to actually see what work goes in and the future or potential future plans that we've got and that I've got with Gracie Bar and moving forward from there. But yeah, I'll leave it open for people to say what they think about the video and the documentary when it comes out. It shouldn't be too long.
Yeah, it should be like Christmas time, I'm thinking.
In December, yeah?
Yeah, December.
Sometime in December, it'll be a nice long documentary coming out.
Mate, I'm already planning the next one.
Yeah,
I'm already planning the next one. You've always got to look ahead.
That's good. But so if you were in my situation, someone to ask you that question, how could you answer that?
I'd like to be remembered for, this might change as well, this will change certainly. But for the minute, I'd like to be remembered for somebody that kind of stayed true to who he was. And was honest. And staying true to himself.
Yeah, that's a good answer, to be honest. Yeah, really good. That's a pretty good answer. Pretty solid, that. That's a pretty solid answer.
That's a Gary Vee answer.
Safe!
And everywhere I go, these girls in my ear. And everywhere I go, these girls in my ear. And everywhere I go,